It's Wednesday, folks.
Man, this is gonna be a fun day.
During the show, it gets crazy in here.
Yeah, you break all the rules.
If you think you're laying around all summer, you got another thing coming.
I thought you were gonna lifeguard at the pool again. Dude, that job sucked.
All of these jobs suck.
The first order of business is to blame everything on the guy before me.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to NSS. This is the Reynolds Report. Avengers Endgame has come to Amazon early. Probably a pretty good move, as the movie is still top of mind for a lot of fans. The digital download version of the #1 box office movie of all time can now be purchased on Amazon. 16-year-old Kyle Giersdorf of Pottsgrove, Pennsylvania, took home $3 million on Sunday after winning the inaugural Fortnite World Cup.
So I asked you a minute ago, what are you going to do with $3 million? I proposed maybe you buy a new car, and you reminded me you don't have a driver's license yet because you're only 16 years old. So what are you going to do with all that cash?
Save the money, put it to my future, and probably buy a new desk.
A new desk?
Yeah.
Not even a new computer?
No.
No. Okay, so, I mean, we don't play Fortnite. Some of our viewers probably have never played Fortnite. How did this happen? What did you have to do to win and become world champion and get $3 million?
It's taken a lot of time, like hard practice over the past 2 years. I've just dedicated like all of my time into improving and getting better pretty much.
So there are 40 million players over a 10-week period. 40 million in this tournament. You get down to 100 on the big stage at Arthur Ashe Stadium in New York, where you won on Sunday. What was it like to win, be handed that trophy and that check?
It was honestly like surreal, but at the same time, I had no emotion, honestly, because I didn't really understand what was happening. But it was just crazy.
California just signed a bill requiring presidential candidates to show their tax returns. Oh, great. Now Trump is going to start calling California rat-infested. Meanwhile, Trump said he was with the first responders on 9/11, and by with, he means he was tweeting about them while on his golden toilet in Trump Tower. A second tourist has been hit by a bison, this time a teenager from North Dakota. He's okay, and when asked to comment, the boy said, "Wow, this new version of Pokemon Go is insane." That woman accused of urinating on potatoes inside a Pennsylvania Walmart has turned herself in. She was still only the 8th grossest person in the Walmart that day. They're gonna dig up the body of John Dillinger. I'm sorry, but don't we already have enough criminals? Holiday Inn announced that it will stop stocking its bathrooms with those little plastic bottles of shampoo, lotion, and so forth. Bummer. Now I'm going to actually have to spend some money on real souvenirs for the family. Researchers are working on contact lenses that allow you to zoom in and out on an object just by blinking. You know what? I want contact lenses that make me appear as if I'm looking at people when I'm actually looking at my phone. To fight climate change, Ethiopia, the country, just planted over 353 million trees in one day. And as the law of unintended consequences says, it turned into a national day of celebration for dogs and squirrels. A bunch of A-list idiots flocked to a Google summit this week in dozens of private jets and mega yachts to talk about climate change. Wow, if there was only some sort of platform out there where people could telecommunicate to talk about these sort of issues. Time for Nobody Gives a Some dude purchased a sketch at a thrift shop in New York City that turns out to be worth more than $200,000. Well, that should cover his New York City rent for a good 2, maybe 3 months. Hey, thrifty shoppers, nobody gives a Facebook is inching closer to a think-to-type computer system. Wow, and you thought your great-uncle Hank's Facebook posts were racist before. Hey, Zuckerberg, you punk. Nobody gives a And Starbucks has been accused of putting their customers' lives at risk by using a potentially hazardous pesticide in several of its New York stores. In Starbucks' defense, how else can you listen to that piped-in Sarah McLachlan music? Hey, shitty coffee. Nobody gives a Thanks, everybody. We have a new episode of the Reynolds Report for you every weekday. Be sure to check out NSS Live starring Frank D'Angelo, Tuesdays and Thursdays for NSS Live.